I was just wondering if you could pop by the shop and pick me up some watermelon and some lemon sorbet. I've just got a real craving for them. Oh, and some salty popcorn. I don't know why, but I think all of those things will just go really well together. LOL. The little man must be craving some sweet stuff. Eric?
Huh? Oh yeah, sure.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just, you seem a bit, I don't know, off?
Look, I said I'd get you the stupid food that you want. What more do you want from me?
Oh, nothing, I guess? When will you be home, do you think?
Jeez, I don't know. I'll get home when I get home. I'm quite busy at work. They've asked me to stay behind and do some overtime because we're really behind at the minute. It's likely I won't be able to get back before maybe 10. If you're after your food before then, you'll have to go and get it yourself.
10 p.m.? That's quite late, don't you think? Are you not able to ask them if you can finish it off tomorrow? Or at least bring it home with you? You can work on it in your office or in the living room or something. I just feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Maybe I could even help you. I mean, I don't know anything about your work, but I can organize things if you need them organized. Or I can do anything, really. It would just be nice to spend a little bit of time with you, especially before the baby comes. We don't have any time for just the two of us when that happens.
Well, surely someone can watch the baby if we want a night out or something.
Well, yeah, I guess, but that won't happen for a little while. I doubt either of us will want to be away from the baby when he's first born. Not for a few months at least. I mean, I know I won't want to leave him after he's born. LOL.
Well then, I guess you can look after him if I decide that I want to go out.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Surely you're joking.
Well, no, not really. Look, having a baby is a lot of hard work. I'm sure I'm gonna want to go out and blow off some steam when it gets a bit too much. If you want to go out as well, then okay, but if you'd rather stay with the baby, that's your choice. No one's forcing you to do that, and you have the freedom to go out if you want to.
Well, not really. Becoming a parent isn't easy at all. But that's kind of what you sign up for when you have a kid. You need to become responsible and start to look after the life you've made. I mean, of course you can go out with your friends and stuff, but not really at the beginning of things. I think we need to set up a routine so that we are both able to get the rest and relaxation time we both deserve first, whilst also figuring out the best way to care for our son. I mean, I doubt you'll want to go out and party anyway. If anything, you'll want to just go to bed and go to sleep because Lord knows we won't be getting enough of that in the first few months. LOL.
Seriously? We're not even gonna be able to get a good full night's rest when the kid is born?
Well, no, not really. He'll need feeding every few hours when he's first born, so he'll cry for that. And if he's not feeling well or simply fussy, he'll probably cry then as well. It's the only way he can communicate with us to begin with.
Well, that'll be your job then, won't it?
What do you mean?
The whole feeding the baby at night when he wakes up thing. That's your job, considering you're the mom. You have the milk that he wants.
Well, yes, I have the food, but I can use a pump to put it into bottles so that we can share the responsibility of getting up for night feeds. I mean, I can't be the only one getting up all night every night to feed the baby and to check on him and simply make sure he's okay. It's up to both of us to do that, so that each of us can get some sleep and rest. We need to work as a team to make things easier for each other.
Yeah, but you're not the one who's gonna be working still, are you? I'm the one who's working to bring in the money to even keep a roof over our heads. I'm gonna need to get a full night's sleep so that I can actually get up and go to work in the morning. If I'm having to deal with a crying baby all night, then I'm not gonna be able to do that, and I'll end up sleeping in, missing work, and getting fired because I've not turned up to do my job. Meanwhile, you're off of work and have all day to rest and whatnot, so you can get up in the night with no worries and deal with the baby. That's the fairest way to do it.
Well, not really. Make it sound like I'm going to be doing nothing all day when the baby arrives.
Well, you're not, are you? Babies don't do much. They just lie there all day. Sure, they might cry every now and then to be changed or fed, but other than that, they're easy. You can even sleep when the baby sleeps. Something I can't do because I'll be at work.
There's a whole lot more to being a parent than that. Babies aren't that easy to look after. Besides, I can't sleep when the baby sleeps because I'll be doing house chores, cleaning up and trying to keep the place tidy whilst also tending to the baby. It's not that easy to do.
Oh, please. It's the easiest job in the world. You stay at home, move a few things around to make the place look tidy, and watch a baby who sleeps all day anyway. I bet that half the time you're just sitting on the sofa watching a film or something. If I could do that, I would. Oh, and as for the whole nappy changing thing, yeah, I won't be doing that.
What? Why not?
Well, it's just quite gross, isn't it? Dealing with another person's mess. Just thinking about it makes me want to heave. I'd probably throw up on the baby if I actually had to do it. So you'll have to do all the nappy changes.
Geez, how is that fair?
Just the way it has to be.
Have you read any of the baby books we bought? Because, let me tell you, they outline how difficult it is to be first-time parents in detail, what we need to expect and watch out for. It's not easy at all. We need to work together. We need to share the hard jobs, even if we don't want to do them. We need to be there for each other. I can't do everything by myself.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, but that's how I feel.
Eric, I'm 7 months pregnant and you're just now telling me this? Why didn't you say anything before?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about it. 9 months seemed a long way off.
Jeez. Okay, I think that we need to have a long and serious conversation when you get back tonight. We need to really outline what's going on, what's going to change when the baby finally arrives, and what we both will need to do when he gets here. Any concerns you have, we can talk through and see how we can solve them together. Okay?
Fine.
Okay, good. Well, I'll make sure to have some bourbon ready for you when you get back. I think you're going to need it for this conversation.
It'll be the only good thing about the whole situation.
Well, surely not. I mean, you're still excited to have a baby, aren't you?
Uh-huh, sure. I need to get back to work.
Oh, okay. I'll, see you soon then.
Yeah.
I love you. Hey, Dem, are you free to talk?
Oh, hey, sis. Yeah, I'm good to talk. What's up?
I'm worried about Eric and the baby.
Huh? How come?
Well, I was just talking to him and he seemed really, I don't know, like almost reluctant to have the baby.
Reluctant?
Yeah. It was almost like he didn't want the baby. He was so despondent and kept saying that he wouldn't do this or that with the baby and that he'd leave it all up to me.
What do you mean? In what way?
Well, he said that he wouldn't be getting up in the night for any reason. If the baby started crying, I was the one who had to get up and check on him or feed him or whatever he might need. He also said that he wouldn't be changing any nappies because they make him feel sick.
But that's part of the whole parenting thing. You need to do whatever your baby needs you to do in order to keep it healthy and happy.
I know that, but it seems as if Eric doesn't.
But wasn't he really excited when you first announced that you were pregnant? I swear, wasn't he out like every other night celebrating with his friends?
Well, not every other night, but he did go out quite a lot in supposed celebration.
And now he's changed his mind? Isn't it a bit late for that?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Okay, I get it. No need to yell at me.
Sorry, I'm just really freaking out.
Well, don't worry, okay? I'm sure it's just a little bit of new dad nerves, you know? It's just sinking in for him now that things are going to change and that you're actually going to have a baby. He's probably just a little nervous and unsure of what to do. He probably doesn't want to mess up as a dad. Lots of dads feel like it, especially with their firstborn. I mean, my friend Jack was just as bad. He even went and got a bag of flour and tried to practice looking after it like a baby. He was that worried. It didn't really help him, though.
Why? What happened?
He ended up using the flour to make a cake and then realized what he'd done. Because of that, he thought he was going to turn his baby into a cake when he was born. It really freaked him out. Luckily, Florence hasn't been cakeified yet.
And you think that's just what's going on with Eric?
Yeah. I'm sure after you've talked to him that you'll be able to straighten things out. And then there'll be no reason to worry, okay? So just calm down and talk to him.
Okay, you're right. I mean, there are a few things I'm worried about as well, so maybe sharing our worries will help us.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to have something to eat. Little man is kicking up a storm for some food.
LOL. Well, make sure it's something tasty for him. Love you.
Love you too. And Demi, thank you.
What are sisters for, huh?
Eric? Oh my god. Okay, my water's just broke. The baby is coming. I'm going to head to the hospital. I need you to meet me there. This is really happening. I'll get a taxi. It's the safest thing to do. Okay, I'm at the hospital. The contractions are getting a bit closer together now, so you'll need to be quick to get here, okay? Eric?
Ah, Melissa. Yeah, about that. I'm not coming.
What? What do you mean you're not coming? I'm giving birth, Eric. This isn't funny.
I'm not joking. Look, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I'm not ready to be a dad yet. I still have too much that I want to do, and having a baby won't let me do that. I want to go traveling a bit more, have more fun, meet new people, and actually experience my own life before I have to give it all up and make it revolve around raising a kid. I mean, how is it fair that I've only just started living and I've got to give it all up? I'm only 28. I'm not ready to do that yet.
Well, you should have thought about that before marrying me and getting me pregnant then, shouldn't you? If this was how you felt, why did you even bother marrying me?
Well, I thought it was what I had to do. People usually get married and are starting families by then, so I thought I had to do it as well.
So what? You're just going to abandon me whilst I'm in labor, about to give birth to your son?
Yeah.
I can't believe you. I thought we were in this together. We spoke about it. We made a promise to each other that we would be there for one another and that we'd look out for one another. I can't raise a baby by myself. I need you to help me, Eric.
Look, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it. I packed most of my things up at the house and I'm moving them somewhere else. Anything I've not taken, you can just get rid of.
What?
Yeah, well, I guess this is goodbye then. Good luck and everything. Hope you do okay with the kid.
Eric!
OMG, Melissa? Have you seen what Eric's been up to?
No, and I'm not bothered by it.
Trust me, you will be. He's apparently in a relationship with a woman named Grace.
Hang on. Grace? The woman he works with?
Yep, that's the one. They just announced that she's pregnant on their Facebook page.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently she's already 2 months along.
Which means he's been cheating on me.
Oh, he is in for a world of hurt if I ever see him. I swear it. I won't let him get away with what he's done to you.
Demi, no. I've got enough on my plate as it is, with trying to raise Henry by myself. I don't want to have to be bailing you out of jail simply because you decided to beat up my deadbeat ex.
But you can't just let him get away with it.
I know. I've already filed for divorce, and with this new evidence, I'll be able to get full custody and child payments from him.
Well, that's good, I suppose.
Yeah, there's just one last thing I need to do. Hi, is this Grace? The one that Eric is dating?
Hello? Yes, who are you?
You don't know?
Oh, no? Sorry, should I?
I'm Eric's wife. Well, soon to be ex wife.
Wait, my Eric? The man I've been dating for the last 6 months? That can't be right. He never mentioned having a wife. Doesn't even have a wedding ring.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but he does. I was married to him for 2 years.
But that's impossible. He never wore a ring to work.
Wow. Nice to know how he felt about me. No, I can promise you it's true. I've got wedding photos and everything. I don't know how he managed to keep it a secret from you for so long, but he was a married man when you two met and started a relationship. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. No, it's not your fault. I never meant to ruin your relationship. If I had known he was married, I never would have started anything with him.
It's okay. I just wanted to let you know that he and I actually have a son together. He was only born a couple of weeks ago. However, Eric left me whilst I was in labor, saying he wanted to have a bit more fun out of life before becoming a dad. I just wanted you to know what kind of man he is and warn you that he might do the same to you.
He left you whilst you were in labor? How low can someone get?
I know. I just didn't want the same thing happening to you.
No, of course not. Thank you. I think I have a few things to think over about all of this.
Well, if you need any more help, don't be afraid to send me a message.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Melissa, what have you done? My girlfriend has literally just come and told me that she can't be with me anymore because I'm a liar and a deadbeat who would rather leave his pregnant wife than help raise their child together. Considering you're the only pregnant wife I have, I know she's spoken to you.
Great deduction skills. Anyway, I only told her the truth, that you left me whilst I was in labor. She can make her own mind up based on that, and clearly she did.
She won't answer any of my calls.
Annoying, isn't it? Anyway, I just thought you should know that the divorce papers are on their way to you. Please sign them quickly so that we can get this over and done with.
Oh, I'll sign them all right. Then I'll take you for everything you're worth in court. I'll also sue you for defamation.
LOL. How is it defamation when it's the truth?
Well, because it is.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, while you figure that out, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my life with my beautiful baby. Goodbye, Eric. Just like I said, I blocked Eric on everything so that he couldn't contact me. The only way he was able to speak to me was through my lawyers. Thankfully, my lawyers were very good, and in the divorce proceedings, they managed to show enough evidence of Eric's unfaithfulness that I didn't have to pay him anything in the divorce. In fact, he has to pay me child support until my baby, Henry, turns 18. It's been tough going, raising a baby by myself, but I wouldn't give it up for the world. I love my son and am willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that he has a happy and good life. I have the support of my family, especially my sister Demi, and I've even made a friend in Grace, considering she decided to keep her baby. That would make them Henry's half-sibling. It's going to be tough, but I'm loving every minute with